The HMV building on Oxford Street has been commandeered by activists. They have draped a Palestinian flag, the Yemeni flag and a Syrian flag out the windows. There's also a banner that reads "Free Julian Assange." Let's have a look inside the HMV building.
The sales floor over here. Basically just a fairly bare, sort of straightforward sales floor. More DVDs and Blu-rays in the basement.
And what is the legal situation if no one is using this building and you are inside it and secure it?
If you enter peacefully,
yeah,
and you have one person occupying the premises at all times, that means you're in legal possession of the building.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Wow.
And they need to get a possession order from the court if they want to repossess it.
Yeah. So is the argument that buildings like this that are going to waste should be used for housing, could be better used, or
I don't actually know.
You're just reclaiming it for the masses?
So I think squatting, the principle of squatting in common law goes back to, like, you know, there were rules about how the peasants, the kings, if a peasant could set up, if he could build a house before dawn or something, or build a structure, then he was allowed to keep the land, or something like that to incentivize. I don't really know what the idea behind it was. After World War II, it made a big resurgence because a lot of the housing was bombed, and then there was housing shortages, and there were certain unoccupied buildings or disused barracks and stuff like that that were no longer needed as military facilities during the war. And the soldiers returned from fighting, and it was just seen as indecent to not allow them to occupy empty buildings after they had served their country. So, you know, I think a lot of the roots of the modern situation might be like the post-World War II. It's been a long time since I've read about it.
Yeah. And how many activists would you have on board occupying this one?
Well, I mean, it depends on the day, you know.
Okay.
And varying levels of presence.
Yeah.
And
I mean, anything you can't tell me, obviously. Don't tell me.
No. It's just it varies a lot. I mean, the police were accusing us of 20 people in here the other day. I don't know if that was accurate or not. We might have had about 10 or 15.
There is something that feels quite liberating about standing inside a building, a huge building like this in central London. Are we not breaking the law at the moment? We are within the law to be here.
Yeah. I mean, when the court recognizes the rightful owner of the building and grants them a repossession order, if you disobey that order from the court, then I suppose, and you resist the bailiff's entry, then I suppose that's some kind of a criminal offense.
But until that happens, we are free.
And it's really nice because it's a neutral ground, and there's no Lord of the Flies, nobody makes a rule, it's a free space where you sort of, smoke what you want to smoke, you do what you want to do, and
it's a safe space.
Yeah, it's a free space.
It's a free space.
It's going to work. Let's see why we're getting more of this than and not.
So out that window you've got the Yemeni flag, the Palestinian flag.
This is Yemen.
Yeah.
Right here.
And what other countries have you got represented?
We've got Palestine and Syria.
Very good, very good.
A nice little bottle of piss here. Office. And do it here. It would be really sad if it wasn't. You're welcome to join. Who is that?
Well, that just about wraps up the guided tour. It's many thanks to Joe. You're a legend, mate. Stay safe here. Do not get arrested. You're going to lock the door behind me, yeah?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Good work. See you.
See you soon.